Welcome back to Blacks in Motion. Now remember I told you I was going to talk about a strange subject. It was actually recommended to me by one of our subscribers right here to Blacks in Motion. And it's about buying stock in professional athletes. Well, we've never heard of anything like that before. Well, there's a company out there called Fantex, and they're giving us the opportunity to buy stock supposedly in some professional athletes. Well, they only got one signed up now, and that's Arian Foster, running back for the Houston Texans in the NFL. Well, check it out. The way they got him to sign up, they paid him $10 million up front. Well, you have to ask, well, what did he have to turn over? He is giving them 20% of all of his earnings for the rest of his career. And that's just not his football career. We're talking about his brand as Arian Foster, the celebrity, period. So all future endorsements, if he becomes an analyst, all of that, 20% is coming out. It's like having a child in child support. But hey, I guess if you want to make that type of investment yourself, you should. He does have $10 million up front to spend. So how does Fantex make their money? Well, they basically set up their own stock market. And what they're going to do is they're going to sell stocks to the Joe public people and have them trade within themselves. So say, for instance, Arian Foster has a great game where he rushes for 200 yards and 5 touchdowns. Well, guess what? His stock goes up. Why? Because he performed well. He could get a new endorsement. Who knows? But guess what? Now that my stock is worth a little bit more, I can buy or sell to move around. But Fantex isn't dumb. They're going to take commission off of each one of those transactions. And that's how they're going to make their money. Now understand, you know, Arian Foster, he's not going to get all that $10 million at one time, just as much as Fantex is not going to get all of his 20% at one time either. So they got a real good deal worked out, but it's something that we've never really seen before. Or have we? You know, there's one little story about boxer Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, he actually sold part of his stock before one of his big fights in the past. It's not unheard of, but it's very, very uncommon. So look. What's the big risk reward? I know you want to say, Cliff, tell me what I should do. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. If I had $10 to spend on a share, I'll probably go get a better meal. Why? Because I watch football all the time. And that's because these guys get hurt on any given snap, any given play, after the whistle, anything could happen to any athlete around the world that could literally end their career. Now, on the flip side, if you have somebody like, I don't know, say John Elway maybe, or maybe even, I don't know, any other guy, Muhammad Ali, Babe Ruth, if these estates had stock, they would make even more money than they make now. And then also, some people in the public can get a little rich, and I guarantee you, Fantex is going to get rich. But hey, that's what it is when it comes to stocks and professional players, and now that it's here to the public. So if you stay tuned, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you who my top 3 players out there right now would be the best to invest in if their stocks were being sold. So stay right here at Blacks in Motion.